And in prevention, the more that you understand how the body works, how the immune system works, you can start to understand what the body needs for sustainable health.
Yes. So exactly. So we need to figure out, okay, well, what does it mean to have good health, whether it be our physical health, our mental health, our spiritual health, and to consider the components that make that possible, and to be proactive so that we as individuals can start learning of sound health information and can actually start applying that to live in the most optimal health that we can, so we can be more resilient, so that when the stress of life does come, which it will, because that is life, we interface with stress all the time, but when we can equip ourselves, when we can give our bodies the due environment, it's amazing what it can withstand. And that is how we become healthier as individuals. That's how we become healthier as a collective, as a country. Conventional medicine can do so much, but the holistic approach, focusing on what we can do as individuals in our day-to-day lives, that's the empowering part, and that's what's going to really be what causes us to live the most optimal lives when it comes to our health, our energy, or vitality, or well-being. And so, what is health, right? So, if you go to like a conventionally trained medical doctor, for example, I know one example where a mentor of mine, mentioned that, well, what is health? And a conventional medical doctor had said, well, it's the absence of disease. Well, that's like saying good weather is the absence of rain. That doesn't really describe what good weather is in a robust way. I'd say a more robust definition of health would be for an organism to interface with the stress of life in a dynamic state of equipoise and to remain symptom-free. And that entails body, soul, spirit, associated subcategories. But so where do we start? Well, getting back to the basics, we know we need clean air. We know we need clean water. We know that a lot of the food that we're eating, especially in our culture, is very processed, genetically modified, filled with excessive amounts of sugar, additives, not whole foods that are actually good for providing fuel and nutrients we need. So there's some basic information that if people could just learn and run with it, could make a big difference. Now, another big factor that we need to consider, I think it's right up there with having good, clean water, oxygen, food, is understanding what essential nutrients do we need? What are the raw materials we need? And I used to think, because in conventional medicine, it's like, hey, look, as long as you eat the 4 food groups, you'll get everything you need to be in good health. And I used to believe that. And, I thought, oh, I'm going to eat my greens and my yellows and my oranges and my reds, and, I'll eat my whole grain toast and all that stuff. I'll eat according to the food guide pyramid, and I'll be good. I'll get everything I need. Well, turns out that is wrong. Very, very wrong. The fact of the matter is, you can do your own investigation. You have to take my word for it. Do a little search. You can look at even the USDA. You can look at mineral maps of the United States. The information's out there. The fact of the matter is, our soils have become depleted big time, especially over the last 100+ years. We need to import essential nutrients into our body. There's all sorts of factors that have led to that. We could go down a rabbit's hole, really, going into the reasons why. So stay tuned on that. Stay tuned on that. But the reality is, you cannot get everything you need from eating from the 4 food groups.
Right, and I can second that. Doing holistic medicine for 25 years, that same thing my holistic doctor has told me is that we do not have the nutrients and the energy and the power in the soil anymore. It's been over-farmed. So we have got to supplement. And that's something I also didn't really want to do in the beginning. And I thought, oh, I'll just eat all this stuff and I'll get everything. But no. Now, when I go home to my village in Greece, yes, I can eat all this stuff and I feel like I do get everything because their soil is absolutely so rich. You can throw something in the soil and it'll just grow. So that what kind of was what sort of led me on this nutrients like soil, minerals search, and then having found Anthony and gotten on a program, 4 months ago, I started doing the supplement and mineral program that he has. And I have chronic pain, back pain from scoliosis and a car accident, and um, they helped me a lot. And I still feel like it's helping me to sort of regenerate in my body. I don't know how more to express it than that. But that my body craves it. Every day I get up and I want to drink my Rebound with my strawberry mints, 92 essential mineral complex, and I crave that. So that again is a healthy craving for the body. And I also discovered that the more that I stayed on the program, the less I craved junk. Like I don't eat a lot of junk. To me, eating junk would be, eating gluten or pastry or something like that at this point. But even still, I can feel the effects that the minerals have had to curb any of that. So that's just my personal experience for the last couple months being on the longevity program, which you might want to talk about in a little bit and just
Definitely.
tell them about the minerals.
Yeah, definitely. So just like Dina was saying, you can eat very well and try to get, the greens, the reds, the yellows, the oranges, try to get a variety of colors in your salads and all of that. And, if you're lucky, because of photosynthesis, plants can produce vitamins. They can produce amino acids and essential fatty acids. And you might be lucky enough to get most of those, or perhaps even all of them, through the diet. But here's the thing, plants cannot manufacture minerals. They have to be present in the soil beneath. And if you look, like I was saying, you can look up maps of selenium, for example, which is an essential trace mineral. You'll see that selenium in the United States is like chocolate and chocolate ripple ice cream. And it's not, evenly distributed throughout the soil. And guess what? There are 59 other essential minerals. So the chance of you getting foods that happen to have all of those minerals there it's virtually impossible. Okay, there's a very few areas of the world that actually have all those minerals. Plus, you need the vitamins, the amino acids, essential fatty acids. There's a total of 90 essential nutrients, 60 minerals, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 essential fatty acids. The lion's share, about 2/3 of our essential nutrients, are the minerals, and those are the ones people tend to be most deficient in, and that's why the holistic physicians, some of the top holistic physicians in the world, and a growing number of other people recognize that it's so vitally important, just like water, clean air, good food. Supplementation is necessary, especially in this day and time. So, yes.
Not only for us, but also our pets.
Yes. Yeah.
We worked with my niece's sick little kitty, and he got better. So it's something that the whole family can use, and it's also not very expensive. This is something that really was, good for me. I can't be spending a whole bunch of money, and I need kind of everything sort of, in the least amount of things possible. I'm a simplicity girl these days. I don't want, a bunch of different things, and the system is actually really easy. So I enjoy it. I just have to do it twice a day.
That's right. And just to kind of recap on that, there's a lot of different nutrient products, a lot of different supplements out there. It's just like chicken noodle soup. There's tons of recipes out there, but nothing's quite like grandma's homemade chicken noodle soup. And it's the same with supplements. There's a lot of factors which come together, which would result in having a good quality supplement. In this case, does it have all the essential nutrients in the supplements? Are they actually in a form that our body can actually utilize? A lot of the stuff out there you see sold in the cheap markets, the shellac coated, carbonates, the metallic minerals, those things, maybe 8 to 12% bioavailable. But when you're actually taking the nutrients in the form that our bodies were really made to have in a plant-derived colloidal form, you're talking 90+% absorption rate. So there's a quite big of a difference. There's quite a difference between a lot of these supplements out there, and my years of research and really seeking the best, the truth, and learning from some of the top holistic doctors in the world, one of which, like I mentioned, wrote the book on medical nutrition. That gentleman, Dr. Joel Wallach, he actually helped find this company. He's the one that established it, one of the main people that established it, Longevity. So there are a handful of products here, and I'll just briefly go over them. So this is one of the products. This is a multivitamin product. It also has some minerals, amino acids, prebiotics and probiotics in there. So this is one of the main products. Very good product. These are the liquid plant-derived minerals. So it has the 60 essential minerals in here. Because our bodies require a large amount of calcium and magnesium, this is called Beyond OsteoFX. You can get a liquid or a powder form, but this is especially important for those wanting to optimize the health of their musculoskeletal systems in particular, but for overall health.
Tissue, muscle, right? Tendons.
Exactly. We have the Prohoba Omega, and unlike a lot of the essential fatty acid products, this is omega-3 essential fatty acids. These are produced in a nitrogen environment, which helps decrease the amount of oxidation that takes place to the fats inside. So you get a more stable fat, which can help promote anti-inflammation properties in the body. It's an anti-inflammatory, essentially. Helps with oxidative stress, reducing inflammation in the body. That's what omega-3s do. And then we have the Rebound FX, which is a more delicious form of the multivitamin product.
It's my sports water.
It has some plant-derived minerals in it as well. It has green tea extract, an amino acid complex as well. It even has like some ginseng as well. But this product was formulated for this man right here. You probably can't see it, but Theo Ratliff, one of the top stars in the NBA, he was falling apart in his body. His doctors were saying, you need to retire. Well, my mentor, Dr. Wallach, got him on the 9 essential nutrients, cleaned up his diet some. Within a few months, he was back out in the court, made millions of dollars more, extended his career big time. He had a robust, significant career, remarkable career. And so anyway, this is a delicious drink, multivitamin, mineral drink, great electrolyte replacer, especially we're down here in sunny, hot Florida. Great to have, way better than those other electrolyte stuff.
Tell them why Gatorade isn't good. People just don't understand. It says it's good, but why is it not good?
So like I mentioned, there are 90 essential nutrients. When you're sweating out there, be it working in the garden, playing basketball, football, working construction, whatever, when you're sweating, you're not just sweating sodium and chloride and potassium. You're sweating out a soup of the essential nutrients that are in your body. So you need to have a product that replenishes all of those, okay? You need to supplement in a way that replenishes all those. The Rebound FX has about 100 nutrients in it. You're getting the 60 minerals, you're getting vitamins. You don't have to take my word for it. Just check out Gatorade, check out Powerade. Look at the nutrient composition in the back. 1, most of them are loaded with sugar, okay? 2, look at the minerals in it. You might get 2 or 3, sodium, chloride, some potassium,
Yeah, but it's got colored water.
And it's got colored
water, which is terrible for you.
Yeah, so,
fake, again, I call it fake, fake food, fake drinks. This idea that it really doesn't have anything essential in it, but they package and sell it, and we buy it thinking that it's doing something good for us.
Right.
So, learning and discerning the difference, again, and also unlearning things that also are not working for us, right? Even with medical issues. And now, of course, Anthony's not a doctor, and we're not claiming that this is going to heal anybody of anything, but it's absolutely, I would say, a good building block or the foundation for health in one way. And then the second thing is everything that you put in your mouth, you know. So what we're eating is what makes us up, meaning organic versus not organic. What happens with pesticides, you know, in the body. And these are more conversations that we want to have because we're both really passionate about health, and we have both gone down a very strong health path journey. Especially for me, I beat cancer twice natural with my holistic doctor. I continue to do a yearly cleanse, which I've done for about the past 16 years. I've pretty much beat anything that's come up holistic, and I haven't seen a doctor have antibiotics or any of that in 20 years. So I have all my remedies of how I take care of myself, even through the coronavirus and all that, and it's not failed me. So, but the key idea that we don't know and understand is what brings health and what doesn't. You know, like doctors will never tell you that. It's like, you know, you'll see people with diabetes eating sugar. It's like, you know, they're not doing the basic thing that's the most important, which is cleaning up the diet and then supplements for minerals and nutrients.
Exactly. You know, surgery is complicated. Health isn't that complicated. It's about giving your body its due, you know.
Mm-hmm.
In the case of the physical health, and which really goes into mental health as well, in order for you to have a clear, healthy mind and cognitive processes, you need those raw materials, just like we said, water, air, right? We need oxygen.
We need sun.
We need sun. We need good food.
Water.
We need to be able to reduce stress
We
in
need
our lives.
downtime.
Basic breathing.
Lifestyle management.
These are things we can do, you know, to optimize our health that don't require prescription, don't require a doctor's visit. These are things we're empowered to do. And what's the other basic? Supplement with all essential nutrients. That's another fundamental puzzle piece which is not being talked about like it needs to. And that's why we're here. That's why we're talking about it. So that's a good thing. You can learn sound health information. And not only that, but you can learn to apply it to your own life in a way that works for you to become as strong and healthy and resilient as possible, so that you can do what you can to decrease the amount of suffering and instead enhance the quality of your life. That's the thing. I see so many people in these hospitals sick and suffering and going through the revolving door. And if they just were learning these simple things and then applying them, I can only imagine if everybody did that, how much better we would do as a country, as our overall health, than just having just healthier individuals able to take advantage, to make the most out of life in optimal health. So
yeah, so you know, we're really a brand that's really about health and wellness and living fully, you know. And we do that through I do that through yoga and meditation, and Anthony's doing it through his health coaching, which you can find him on his website.
Yes, so I have a website, health3j2.com. You can go there and avail yourself of my health coaching services. I also talk about some of the products that I have available. You can avail yourself of those services and those products on there. I also have a product website that you can go to directly to order supplements, and that is amosora.youngevity, which is youngevity.com. You can order supplements. You can sign up and get customer discounts, the preferred customer discount, which will save you money further.
And you can do, and he does also, you know, free consultation. So
Exactly.
if you want to get with him on that, you can also reach him through the website. Correct?
Exactly. You can reach me through my website. My contact information is there. I offer a free telephone strategy session for my people in Tampa. I can also meet in person. We can meet virtually. But yeah, I offer a free telephone health strategy session. That is great value. I can get an idea of what you have going on in your life with your health challenges, your goals, and we can work together. Like I said, I help people acquire sound health information, but then as a certified health coach, I help people implement that information to their lives to affect change. And so I'm somebody who's there to help with that. And it's wonderful to see the sort of things I've seen, and I'm passionate about it, and I'd be happy. Reach out to me, avail yourself of the website. You can also find me on Facebook, Anthony Mosora Health, and I have a YouTube channel, and I produce content regularly on that. That's Anthony Mosora Health. So
Mosora. He's Romanian.
yes.
Yeah, so we're excited to, just diversify and share, again, all the things that we love and are passionate about with other people. We both really believe in community and building a strong community, and we're going to continue in 2021. So happy March, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon.
Take care.